Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Let's talk about something that might make some of y'all uncomfortable. Fetishes. And not just any fetishes, the weird ones. Now look, I'm not here to kink shame, but some of this stuff, man, it makes me wonder what people are watching at 3 a.m. to get to this point. Let me know what you think, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get into it.
Hold up. Chill out. Don't roll like that. Oh, this nigga tripping.
I'm a little offended that my most popular video is of my feet, which are actually literally deformed.
I've had this one guy join on my fans and ask me to buy some latex gloves and rub them on my body because he has a latex glove fetish. This guy probably freaks out at the dentist.
Hey you, stop scrolling. I know you have an armpit fetish, so today is your lucky day. Someone told me I have to offset my back karma, so I guess I have to show you my armpit for free today.
Oh God! No, God, please, no!
Yeah, been weed on.
Okay, you've been weed on.
And drank it.
You drank the weed. How does the weed taste though? Is there
Depends how watered down you are.
that is mad, bruv. What if I had somebody that had a Fanta Light, bruv?
Kiss is my favorite.
Whenever I work as a midnight ballerina, the Asian men always want a skinny, blonde, white girl. I mean, no ass at all, like suffering from a case. And they always want skinny Asian women. Why?
Some men fetishize pregnant bellies. But I get really random graphic DMs about my belly and they want to do with my belly. It doesn't happen a lot, but now that the bump has grown quite a bit, it just started happening. I saw one this morning and I was like,
that makes me feel kind of weird.
Yeah.
That's creepy.
It's one thing to be attracted to your wife when she's pregnant. I think that's healthy and normal and good, but just a random pregnant woman.
What do they think they're accomplishing by DMing you?
Anyway,
dudes are weird.
Dudes are so weird.
Dudes be crazy.
Dudes are disgusting sometimes.
I just had to share this word because it's very cool. And yeah, I know you commented this a long time ago. I'm really sorry. It's been sitting in my drafts for a very long time. But yeah, trichophilia is a hair fetish. And basically it's just someone, if you have trichophilia, then you are either sexually aroused by hair or very fond of hair. So yeah, I would consider myself a trichophiliac. Obviously, I love long hair and I find it extremely attractive and sexy on both men and women. I just think, yeah, long hair. Beautiful hair, thick hair is amazing. It's a gift for sure. So yeah, trichophiliac. Let me know if you are a fellow trichophiliac.
I've been hooking up with a guy for a while now and the sex has been amazing. He recently tried to dirty talk with me, but this wasn't the usual type of talk and I think he's a very strange fetish.
Oh no.
He asked if he could show up in his muddy bellies and there was even talk of using an umbrella. Is there a name for this type of fetish? It sounds like posh country boys. Yeah.
Weather fetish.
What should I do? Go with it and buy a new rain mat with matching hunters or call it quits? I actually like him, please help. Oh my God.
If you really like him, you've got to just follow through with the fetish. Give it a go. So you might like it.
Turn up in your muddy wellies.
But I know, I just want to understand. So are they shagging with the muddy wellies on? The sheets would get filthy. This is a logistical nightmare for
That is a logistical
start.
nightmare. At least it's no one's getting hurt.
No one's getting hurt. There's nothing going in weird
up.
places. I'm a bit concerned about the umbrella situation.
My missus doesn't know that I have a fetish for farts. Her ones in particular. Since I obviously can't tell her, it's such a mission trying to smell her sexy wind. I often find myself staying up late to see if she farts in her sleep. It's happened probably 4 times in our 5-year relationship, but when she's farted, I try to cup it and hold on to it, taking in deep breaths. No judgment, please. It's a lot.
If you're weird, I'm gonna fucking find you. And I'm not talking about weird like you dress weird, you smell weird. I'm talking about in the bedroom, you better come with it. Are you weird? Not crazy weird, but I know you're tall, but I'm small. In the room, you're gonna be smaller than me. So if you're weird, I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna sniff it out. I'm gonna love on it. I'm gonna simmer on it, and I'm gonna take it all the way home, buddy. Because I just don't like any plain Janes. And if you do have weird, I'm gonna sniff it. I'm gonna play with it. I'm gonna find it. And I'm gonna make it mine. Because you're just that much better when you're weird. Thank you.
Yeah, boy. At the end of the day, people are into what they're into. But let's be real, some of it is a bit nasty. I thought a foot fetish was out there, but some of these things I'm seeing are enough to make your stomach churn. Cough, cough, collecting bodily fluids or smelling certain bodily areas.
Say, P, one of my weird fetishes is smacking girls taller than me, bro. Like, that be so funny and lit to me, right? Like, I had some tall shit recently. And, like, I get up to go use the restroom, these folks sleep. And I look, and these folks' feet hanging out the bed. And I got a king-size bed, you feel me? Pillow top, you know what I'm saying? Them folks' feet still hanging out. And I'm like, I thought it was so funny. And even when we smacking, like, they on their back. And I'm looking at these folks' legs. And these legs are so long and high that I was trying my best not to laugh. I wasn't laughing at her. I was like, bro, this shit so lit. This shit so fire. You know what I'm saying? Even when, like, she would leave and I walking her to the car and shit, right? She's so tall, you know what I'm saying? I gave her a hug and she kissed me. She bent down a little bit. And I just thought it was so lit. And I'm like, yeah. She walking around with me proudly. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah. So, fellas, tall girl like short dudes. Don't let them lie to you. Don't let them lie to you. Because Shawty came over on with heels on and everything. And she know the height. You know what I'm saying? And she still got with it. Okay.
So I'm a worker. I see people in person and online. And yeah, sexuality is really broad. So sometimes people have things that they would like to do that aren't always my cup of tea. Now, I try to steer away from the word weird because we don't shame here. If it's safe, sane, and consensual, then why not? It makes you happy. But I am an independent worker, and of course, consent applies to every situation, even if money is being exchanged. So if I'm not interested, I just say no thank you, and they can find a provider that does that sort of work. Now, I am quite type A. I think I come off quite type A. I'm into the classics. So I don't tend to get a lot of these requests. I've never had something really, really strange. At the most, I've had people like trolling, like, oh, I want to do this, would you do this? But the tone and kind of just the way they say it, you can tell they're trolling. It's not a genuine request. So yeah, I really don't get a lot of requests for anything too out there. But if I did, I'd just say thank you, but no thank you. It's not what I provide.
Fast forward a year or so, and I thought I've discovered all his kinks. The classics, like choosing to wank on my feet, wearing my lacy pants and coming in them.
Oh my gosh, these guys are kinky.
All things that, although I found odd, he's a male and I looked past it. He figured out that sometimes, rarely, I could squirt. Being something he never experienced before, he was ecstatic at the thought. However, it appears that squirting alone wasn't satisfactory.
Oh.
He just couldn't get enough of my sweet lady juicy.
I don't know if I'm ready for this, of a morn.
Imagine my surprise when he told me he wanted to collect it
Stop
and
it.
save it for later.
Stop it!
I brushed this off, but I couldn't ignore the fact that he went into my kitchen, opened the cupboard and retrieved a cup, the classic pint glass stolen from the local pub.
Classic.
I went along with it, thinking it would be a spur of the moment thing.
No.
And after we were finished and it served its purpose, it would go down the bog. We do the deed, he gets his cup of juice and exits the room to the kitchen. Naturally, I thought he put it down the sink. I opened the fridge and there it is. Stop there.
Oh, I can't deal with any bodily fluids, Louisa Zisman.
Just a bit of juice. All right, calm down.
No, it's
He
awful.
wanted to savour my juices. For God's sake. But that was not what I had in mind. Don't worry, we shortly broke up, but surprisingly not because of this. Turns out he was cheating on me with women and men. Next time, I think I'll save my juices some weirdo online and at least make profit for my troubles.
Well, yeah, do that.
Kind regards, Babs in Dorset.
This secret comes from listener Penny. Hi, Annabelle and Louie.
Hi, Penny.
Hey.
What's up?
I've been with my husband, Troy, for over a decade. but I recently uncovered a secret he's been hiding from me. It's shaken everything I thought I knew about our relationship, and now I don't know what to do next. A bit about Troy. He's a tradie, your typical manly man who loves a beer with his mates.
Actually, front.
It always scares. It always scares.
A beer with the lads.
Yeah. He loves a beer with his mates and playing sports.
Period.
I love sport.
When it comes to our sex life, I'm typically quite vanilla. I've only had a few sexual partners in my life, while Troy was more promiscuous before we got together. I'm completely fine with this as it was before we met, but I'm beginning to worry it hasn't stopped. Troy enjoys different sexual fantasies. He loves roleplay and recently asked me to switch up our roles in the bedroom. Until now, he's always been the typical man in the bedroom. I've tried my best to spice things up, and while I don't mind some of what we've tried, not everything is for me. Let me tell you about how I accidentally uncovered this secret. We recently refinanced our mortgage, and as a result, our bank sent us our closing statements. I've always opened his mail, he never does, and he's allowed me to do so. On this occasion, I noticed some online payments to an unknown website. I Googled it to check for fraudulent charges, and a very discreet site that billed its visitors popped up. I was shocked to discover that it was a fetish website. Without going into too much detail, Troy wants to be a submissive partner and is looking for his dominant mistress. He's been messaging women online, explaining in detail what he's into and that he needs someone to be with him in person to satisfy his needs. These fetishes would require another person, and I can honestly say I've never performed these acts on him. It makes me assume he's done this with someone else to know that he likes it. I'm unsure if he's acted on this fetish, whether before or after we got together, but I'm really uncomfortable with it. It's not a turn-on for me at all. I feel betrayed and not enough for him. He should have shared this with me before we got serious so I could have made the decision to walk away. I feel like he's lied to me and that he's living a secret life. I don't think he's considered how it would make me feel. I'm not comfortable with cheating at all, but I'd consider letting him live out this fantasy online if it meant he wouldn't do anything with someone else in the flesh. I really love Troy. He's my best friend, so I want him to be happy, but I don't know what to do. How do I approach this in a respectful way? I don't know how to bring this up without admitting I went through his private messages. I definitely don't want him to feel ashamed about his fetish either, but I don't want to participate or have him act on it with another person. I also think I deserve to know if I have been cheated on, which could possibly be a deal breaker for me and end in divorce, which terrifies me. Thanks, Penny.
So what do you think? Are fetishes getting weirder, or have people just stopped hiding them? Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like button, and if you've got a weird fetish story, keep it PG, but I'd love to hear it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time.